Welcome to this solution video of Core Mathematics WASSCE 2022 held in May, June. This is question number 1. If you like the video, please share with your friends and subscribe to my channel. Given that 7 minus 2x, 9 and this are consecutive terms of a GP, geometric progression, with common ratio R is positive. Okay, find the value of x. So since they are in GP, any term, in this case, because they have given 3 terms, this is A1, this is A2, and this is A3. So any term divided by previous term is R. Okay, so A2 divided by A1 will be R. Similarly, A3 divided by A2 will also be R. And we can use these part to solve the equation to find the value of x. So second term A2 is 9 divided by 7 minus 2x, the first term. Third term is 5x plus 17 divided by 9, again the second term, and cross multiply. 9 multiplies with 9, this multiplies here, so 9 times 9 is 81 on the left side, and here we will get 7 minus 2x, 5x plus 17, and let's open, we'll get a quadratic equation out of this. So 81 equal to 7 times 5x, 35x, 7 times 17 will be 119 plus, okay, then 2 times 5 is 10 minus 10x square, and 2x times 17 will be 34, negative 34x. Now let's bring everything to the left side and x squared first. It will become positive 10x squared on the left, then minus 35 plus 34 minus 119, and we had 81 already here. So 10x squared minus x, minus 35 plus 34, and this will be 19 plus 19, 38 equal to this. So now we can use quadratic formula or factoring. I like factoring, so I will do that. You can use quadratic formula, or some calculators can do it straight away. So it will be 20x here plus 19 minus 38. So 10x also, x minus 2 plus 19 x minus 2 equal to 0. So x minus 2 is common in both, 10x plus 19 equal to 0. So x minus 2, either this is equal to 0 or 10x plus 19 equal to 0. This gives us straight away x equal to 2, and this gives us 10x equal to negative 19. X is negative 19 over 10. So find the value of x, not values, given that consecutive terms r is greater than 0. So let's see if r is coming out to be greater than 0 in this case. X is minus 19 over, let's verify this, this is easier. So 9 divided by 7 minus 2 times 2 is positive. Yes, that's correct. It's giving us plus r. R is positive, greater than 0. Okay, second, let's put this one. 9 divided by 7 negative minus 19 over 10. Yes, this will also give us positive. Let's see the other one. 5 times 2 plus 17 over 9. Yes, R is greater than 0. And 5 times minus 19 over 10 plus 17 over 9. So this is also giving us positive. So good, both are working. These are the values of x. It has a B part also. 2 positive numbers are in a ratio of 3 to 4. The sum of the thrice the first number. So let's assume the numbers first. Let the first number be a. and second B. Okay, so they're saying the sum of the thrice of the first number. So the first number is A, so 3A plus twice the second number is 68. Find the smaller number. Okay, since they are in a ratio of 3 to 4, which is A ratio B, A is the smaller number, so we will write A here and the smaller number is A. That's what we have to find out. Let's write this fraction, this ratio as a fraction. So A over B is equal to 3 over 4. Since we want A, let's eliminate B by isolating it. So let me put B here, cross multiply. So B will come here. This 3 can take its place and 4 will multiply with A. So it will become 4 over 3A. So now we can substitute B in this equation so that it is gone and we are left with only A, and we will find the value of A. So 3A plus 2 times 4 over 3A equal to 68. So 3A is 3. Okay, this 3 we have to take care. So let's multiply whole equation by 3 so that 3A times 3 will be 9A. And this is 2 times 4, 8, but this 3 will get cancelled with 3 because we are multiplying the whole equation by 3. So it will be 8A left only, equal to 8 times 3 is 24, 204. Yeah, 204. So it becomes 17A equal to 204, and A is 204 divided by 17, and that was the purpose. That's why we eliminated B. So we're getting A has a 17 times 1 and 17 times 2. A is equal to 12. 12 is the smaller number. All right, we have question number 2. Given that this is an equation, okay, make R the subject. This is R here. We have to isolate this. To isolate R, this negative 3 over 2 must go first. Whenever we want to remove an exponent from one side, do this. PR over M, and I forgot to write it is minus here. It's not multiplying. Minus here. Minus P square R to the power negative 3 over 2. So if I want to remove this negative 3 over 2, I will give the both sides like this and this a reciprocal of this so that it becomes 1. So reciprocal of negative 3 over 2 will be negative 2 over 3, and that's the exponent I'll give here as well. Okay, so what are we left with? Y to the power negative 2/3 is equal to, they cancel out, they multiply and become 1. So PR M minus P square R. So this has R, this has R, both of them have R. Let's take that R common. Let me write here, R is common, so we are left with P over M on one side. Second term will be P square. I'm not taking P common as of now because I want to isolate only R, equal to minus 2. Let's make it positive now. 1 over y to the power 2/3. Yeah, if this is negative, by reciprocating it becomes positive. Now R has to stay here. Let's bring this to the denominator here. So R is staying here, and we'll be left with 1 over, because this is a whole numerator, it will go down and multiply with y to the power 2/3. Now y to the power 2/3 can also be written as, though I don't think it is needed, but still let's try to simplify this. And P over M minus P square will be here. Now there is a denominator in denominator. Let's combine these two to get this denominator out. So we'll multiply the other term which does not have a denominator by M up and down so that both of them have denominator M. Now I separated this for a reason, because power 1/3 is cube root. So I can write 1 over cube root of y square, and then here I can take this p common now. Yeah, now it is okay. P, and nothing is left here, only 1 minus 1p is left here, and m, and divided by m, because this denominator is dividing with all, because this is multiplying here, so this m becomes the denominator of this, equal to r. But again, a denominator inside a denominator is not okay, it becomes numerator whenever there is a denominator inside denominator. So finally our r will be m over cube root y square p, let's write p in front here, 1 minus pm. This is the final isolation of r. Alright, what is the next part saying? Next part saying find the value of r when y is minus 8, m is 1, p, everything is there, so we can substitute the values one by one. So r in this case will be y is negative 8, so m is how much? 1, and p is 3 multiplied by cube root of negative 8 square, 1 minus p is 3, m is 1. Okay, what will that be? 1 over 3 times negative 8 square will be 64, and 64 cube root is 4. 1 minus 3 is negative 2. Everything is simplified. Alright, so the final answer should be 1 over 3 times 4 is 12 minus 24. No need to write minus with the denominator, write it here somewhere here. Negative 1 over 24 is the answer. Next question. A chord subtends an angle of 72 degrees at the center of a circle. So let's say this is the center of the circle O, and it is subtending an angle of 72 degrees. And this is the chord. Okay. Calculate the perimeter of the minor segment. Okay, minor segment will be this line plus this arc, right? The length of the chord plus length of the arc. Since this is 72 degrees and we know that the radius is 24.5, they've given meters. So let's find the arc first. It is easier to find. So arc length is always the angle divided by 360 degrees multiplied by the circumference. And that's what we're going to do here. 72 over 360 multiplied by circumference of a circle is 2 pi r. 2 pi they have given 22 over 7, and r is 24.5. And this cancels here. 3.5 here. 72 and this also cancel 5, and nothing else is cancelling. Okay, so this becomes 44. 2 times 22 is 44 times 3.5 over 5. Let's use our calculator to find out what is the length of the arc. 44 multiplied by 3.5 divided by 5 is 30.8 meters. Now we have to find the length of the chord. So let me magnify this chord. This is the chord here. This is 24.5 meters, and this is also 24.5 meters, because this is also radius. That means this is isosceles triangle, right? Can you find the isosceles triangle if one of the two sides are known and this angle is also known, 72 degrees? The best way is that I divide this into two parts, and this will be 90 degree obviously, because it's an isosceles triangle. The line that bisects the angle into two equal parts, this is 36, half of 72, this is 36, always bisects the opposite side also. So if I find this, let me call it x, this side from here till here, I will double it and that will be this chord, right? So let's focus on this triangle. 36 degrees here, 24.5 here, and x we want to find. We can use sine. Sine 36 degrees equal to opposite over hypotenuse. This multiplies by cross multiplication. X is equal to 24.5 sine 36 degrees. It comes out to be 14.4 meters. So this is 14.4. This will also be 14.4. That means this chord will be 2 times 14.4, which is 28.8 meters. Now perimeter is easy, which will be 30.8 we got earlier plus 28.8. That makes sense, right? This will be little less than this arc because they are almost of same length, only this is little extended, so it will be longer. So that comes out to be how much? 59.6 meters. That is the perimeter of the minor segment. Moving on to question number 4. In the diagram, BCDE is a circle, center is at A, and they have given so many angles here. Find the value of x and y. That is the A part. B part says find angle ABC. So let's focus on A first. We'll find the values of x and y. Now we know in circle theorem that the angle from an arc BD at the center will be double of the angle at the circumference. Okay, so we will write here angle 5x minus 35 will be double of 2y plus 10, right? And the reason we'll give here, angle from same arc at center and circumference. Okay, so now we'll get an equation out of this. 5x minus 35 equal to 4y plus 20. So it becomes 5x minus 4y equal to, this 35 will come here, 55. This is equation number 1. Second fact is that BCDE is a cyclic quadrilateral because all 4 corners of this quadrilateral are lying on the circle. So in a cyclic quadrilateral, the sum of opposite angles is always 180 degrees. So the second equation we will get will be 2y plus 10 plus 2x plus 40 equal to 180 degree. We will write here opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral. Okay, so let's solve the 2 equations and get an answer. So 2y remains 2y here, and 2x also comes in front of this. 10 plus 40 is 50, and let's bring them to the right side. So 2x plus 2y equal to 130. Both of them have 2, so let's divide whole equations by 2 so that it becomes simpler. X plus y is 65 degrees. Okay, this is equation number 2. Let's isolate one of them. We have to find both x and y, so it doesn't matter. So y equal to 65 minus x. We can rearrange this equation number 2 and substitute in equation number 1. Let's do it here. 5x minus 4, 65 minus x equal to 55. So 5x minus again 130 260 plus 4x equal to 55. This and this is 9x, and we get 55 plus 260 on the right side, 315. So x will be 315 divided by 9, which is 35 degrees. This is x, and we can find y. We already know y is 65 minus x. So y is 65 minus x is 35 now. Y is 30 degrees. We got the values of x and y. Now B part was talking about angle ABC. Let's go to that part again. This quadrilateral BADC. So in quadrilateral BADC, sum of the internal angles will be what? 360 degrees. So let's call this as K. So K plus 5x minus 35 plus 40 plus 2x plus 40 will be 360 degrees. Right? So K is the only one unknown here. Rest everything is known to us. Let's plug in value of x was 35. 5 times 35 minus 35 plus 40 plus 2x again. Okay. 2 times 35 plus 40 equal to 360. I hope I have not missed anything. 5x minus 35, 40, 2x plus 40 and k. So this was k plus. So k plus 1, okay, this is 175 minus 35 plus 40 plus 70 plus 40. This will be 140, 180, 250, 290. K plus 290 equal to 360. K equal to 360 minus 290. K is 70 degrees. So the angle ABC, which was K, is equal to 70 degrees. That's the solution of this one. Question 5. Given that m is tan 30, tan 30 is actually 1 over square root 3. And n is tan 45 degrees, which is n is 1. Tan 45 degrees is 1. So that's what we can interpret. Simplify without using a calculator m minus n. That means 1 over square root 3 minus 1 divided by mn. 1 over square root 3 times 1, and leaving your answer in the form of this. It is p plus square root q. There is nothing like this, only p plus square root q. So first let's take care of the denominator. We can multiply the numerator by square root 3 and denominator also by square root 3, so that we can simplify this. So to make them both having square root 3 as denominator, write square root 3 over square root 3. Yeah, 1 can be written like this. So what it becomes? 1 minus square root 3 over square root 3, and we have just multiplied by square root 3. Then here they are multiplying, so no need to do that what we did there. So this square root 3 cancels with this square root 3, this square root 3 cancels with this square root 3. So we are left with 1 minus square root 3 in numerator and only 1 in denominator. That we can write as 1 minus square root 3. That means p in this case is 1, and q, they said plus, we got minus. It should be 3. Q should be 3, right? They said plus here, but yeah, this is how it will be. Moving on to the B part of this, there are 20 women in a bus. 15 of them wear glasses and 10 wear wristwatches. Okay, so 20 plus 15 is 35. No, 15 plus 10 is 25, which is more than 20. That means some of them wear both of them. If a woman is chosen at random from the bus, find the probability that she wears both glasses and wristwatch. So let's draw a Venn diagram which will make us understand the situation. So this is they wear glasses and they wear watch. Okay, so they have not given how many are common. So let's say X of them wear both glasses and watch. So 15 of them wear glasses. That means the remaining of them, it will be 15 minus X. So 15 minus X plus X will be 15. Similarly here it will be 10 minus X. And are they saying that some of them will wear nothing? No. That means this is the total. So 15 minus X plus 10 minus X will be total number of women, which is 20. So this X and X cancel. 25 minus X equal to 20. Negative X equal to 20 minus 25. Negative X equal to negative 5. X equal to 5. That means there are 5 women who wear both glasses and watch. So that means there are 10 who wear only glass and there are 5 who wear only watch. Okay, so the question is find the probability that she wears both. Only one woman is chosen, right? A woman is chosen. So she wears both. So 5 women wear both out of total 20. So probability of both glasses and watch is 5 out of 20, which is 1 over 4. This is question number 6 of WASSCE 2022 that was written in May-June 2022. In this question, they have given a graph which I have tried to copy here. The quality of the graph was not that good, so I have redrawn it. And they're saying based on this graph, I have written the possible the coordinates I could see. I have written them here, and they're saying the state the scale used on both axes. So you can see that the one section in this shows 2, but there was a middle 1 centimeter distance between them. That means this was actually 2 centimeter. So in part A 2 centimeter represented 2 units on x-axis. So in simplest form we can write 1 centimeter is 1 unit. Okay, now let's talk about y-axis. In y-axis this is 2 centimeter, which is representing 10 units on y-axis. So that means 1 centimeter is representing 10 divided by 2 is 5 centimeters. So this is the answer of part A. Part B, find the values of m, n and r. This is the equation they have written here, and y equal to mx square plus nx plus r. Okay, to find m, n and r, let's put the let's do one thing. We know these x-intercepts, these two. Let's form an equation because of these two. Let me write them here. Y equal to ax minus x1 first intercept, x minus x2 second intercept. This is the general equation of a quadratic parabola which is visible to us. So here we can write y equal to a x minus, what is the first 0? It is minus 2. So minus 2 is the first x-intercept and second one is positive 4. So x minus 4. Now we have to find a to complete this equation, and we can use this vertex which was visible in the graph. So let me use 1 9 in place of using 0.19. We can here use 9 equal to a 1 and 2 negatives will make it positive, so 2 1 minus 4. So 9 equal to a 3 times this 3, this is negative 3. So 9 equal to, this is not 9, this is a, negative 9a. 3 times minus 3 will be negative 9a, and that gives us a. A is a negative 9 over 9 minus 1. And now let's use it here. It becomes y equal to a is negative 1, and that makes sense. Negative 1 means the graph should open down, and it is opening down. That is good. X minus, rather plus 2, x minus 4. This was our equation, right? Now we have to match it somehow with this one. For that we'll have to open this. So y equal to negative, and if I multiply this with this, x square minus 4x plus 2x, 2 times negative 4 minus 8. So it becomes y equal to negative x square minus 4x plus 2x will be negative 2x, but this negative will make it positive 2x. Then this negative will make this negative 8 positive 8. So this becomes the equation of the parabola, and now we can compare this equation which was given, this equation we arrived at. So m equal to negative 1, n is equal to 2, and r is equal to 8. C part. Find the gradient of the line through P and Q. So we know the gradients of, the coordinates of P and Q. So gradient of any line is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, and y2 x1 y1 and x2 y2 are the coordinates of 2 points, and we know them here. So y2, let's take 5 as y2, so 5 minus 27 over x2 is 3 minus negative 5. So it becomes 5 plus 27 over 3 plus 5, again it is equal to 32 over 8. 32 divided by 8 is 4. We found the gradient of PQ. State the range of values of x for which y is greater than 0. Okay, so we can do what? Look at the graph. They want y greater than 0. And let me use different color than this. Yes, this. Here, from negative 2 to 4, the graph is above y equal to 0. This x-axis is actually y equal to 0. And that will be our answer. Let me write it here only. Our answer for this will be that it is between minus 2 and 4. X is between minus 2 and 4 when y is greater than 0. Since there is no equal sign here, we will not write any equal sign here, because on minus 2 and 4 they are equal to 0, which is not part of the question. So this becomes answer of the D part. Question 7a. A man purchased 180 copies of a book, total 180 books basically, at 250 nairas each. Okay, he sold y copies at 300 each and rest at a discount of 5 kobos in the naira of the cost price, basically 5% discount. He made a profit of this. Find the value of y. Okay, so let's visualize this situation. Suppose this is the total number of books kept side by side, which are 180, right? So cost price of these 180 books was 250 naira each. That means we'll multiply this by 250. 45,000 naira. That was the cost price. Now, some of these books, y, were sold. Okay, So the selling price of y, these y's will be how much? 300 each. So 300 multiplied by y. This becomes the selling price of these y's. Remaining are 180 minus y. From 180 we have removed these y's, and they were each sold at a discount of 5 kobo per naira. That means 5% discount. So, and that was on the cost price. And we know the cost price is this. Let's find cost price, the selling price of 180 minus y box. So 5% lesser, that means 95%, yeah, of 250. Whenever we have a loss or discount, we subtract the percentage discount from 100. So 95% of 250. So this is 4, this is 10. This comes out to be 237.50. This was the price of these 180 minus y books. So the selling price for them becomes multiplied by 237.50, right? Now, they said he made a profit of this much. What is profit? Profit is whatever was the selling price minus cost price. Selling price, total selling price will be this plus this. So it becomes 7125 is the profit, which is equal to selling price 300y plus 180 minus y times 237.50. Okay, and then the minus C, cost price. We already got 45,000. Now we have a simple equation here where y is the unknown variable which they are asking. We'll try to find it out. So let's take this 45,000 to the left side because it does not have y. 7125 plus 45,000 equal to 300y, and let's multiply 237.50 by 18. 4275. So I multiply by 18, so 180. It will be plus 42750 minus this y multiplies with this 237.50y. Now this number also will go to the left side. So first we can add these two. This will become 52,125, and now this 42,750 comes here, subtracts, and this minus this will be 62.50 y. Now we'll subtract this 52,125. So I'm doing it mentally. You can try yourself, please. Okay, 9375 equal to 62.50 y. Divide both sides by 62.50. This cancels here, and otherwise we will just divide 9375 divided by 62.50. It comes out to be 150. Okay, so y is 150, and that's what they said. Nothing else needed. Okay, let's go to the B part. A trader bought X bags of rice. Okay, again X bags of rice at a cost. Okay, not each. That means 100. This is 103, not 1 to 3. Okay. This is the cost of all X bags of rice and sold at this one. Find the expression for the profit. So again, we'll repeat what we did earlier. So profit, this is part 1, this is part 2 of this. So profit is selling price minus cost price. So profit is selling is 33x minus x square over 20, and minus cost price is 24x. So we'll put in a bracket because this negative applies to both of them. Can we? Yes, we can. We'll open this. So profit equal to 33x minus x square over 20 minus 24x, and sorry, there is no x here, minus 103. There was no x, right? Yeah. So 33 minus 24 is 9. So profit is 9x. It's okay to write x square after x because it's negative, and minus 103. This becomes the expression for profit. If 20 bags of rice were sold, that means x is 20 now. Calculate the percentage profit. Okay. To find percent profit, we should know what percent is this of cost price, not selling price. Whatever happens first, we find the percentage of that. Cost buying happens first, so it will be the percentage of this one. So basically we'll just do P over C multiplied by 100. That's it. Profit over cost multiplied by 100. And now we know this x is 20. So we'll replace every x by 20. 9 times 20 minus 20 square over 20 minus 103 divided by cost price was this 24 times 20 plus 103 multiplied by 100. So this becomes 180. This one square will cancel with this, so it becomes minus 123. 480 plus 103 will be 583 times 100. 180 minus 20 will be 57 over 583 times 100. Let's see. 57 divided by 583 equal to 0.9. Okay, so this becomes basically, if I multiply by 100, 9.777%, and it's odd to show it like this. Let's round it off to one decimal place. 9.8% we can write. This one is question number 8, where they have given a table and they're saying the table shows monthly expenditure in percentage of Mr. Okafor's salary. A part says calculate the percentage of Mr. Okafor's salary that was put into savings. What is the percentage that will come here? We know total will be 100%, correct? So let's add all of them. This is 35. This will be 42.5 plus 10% will be 52.5 plus 15, 67.5 and 70.5, 85%. So the sum of these percentages is 85%. So from 100, if we subtract 85%, we get 15% remaining for savings. Next question, B part. Illustrate the information on a pie chart. This is the circle I have drawn here. I will draw a pie chart here. Let's start with the center here and a horizontal line from the center. Now first, I need a 35% from this. So almost 1/3, yeah? 33% is 1/3 of 100%, right? Or if you want to calculate the degrees it should get, let me tell you what is this. 35 over 100 multiplied by 360. This will give you how much angle you should draw here. But I am sure because it is almost 1/3, it will be about 120, little more than 120%, 120 degrees of the angle. So which will be somewhere here. In pie chart, we don't write percentage, right? We don't write angle, we write percentage. So here we can simply write food and drinks and 35%. Degrees are not needed, but if you want to find what degrees should be there, use this and you will get it, right? Now from this, we need to draw 7.5%. 7.5 is less than 10%, right? And in degrees, 10% will be 36 degrees. 10%, but this is 3/4 of 10. So 3/4 of 36 degrees. This is what I'm doing manually. You can use calculator for this by same formula again. 7.5 over 100 multiplied by 360, and that will give you the angle. Okay, and I'm getting here is 27 degrees. So 27 degrees will be quite small angle. And fuel is 7.5%. That's what we will write here. Fuel 7.5%. Okay, 10% is 36 degrees, we know already. From this line, draw a 36 degrees, which will be a little bigger than the one which was previously here. So rent 10%. Then 15% will be a little bigger than this. So this will be building 15%. So now we'll have 15% again, exactly same for savings. So let's make it exactly same here. Savings 15%, and education here 17.5%, and that makes it 100%. So I did not calculate for everyone, but I have given you the formula, this one. Whatever is the percent, make it x over 100 multiplied by 360 degrees. That will be the angle. Draw approximately that angle, and this is how you'll get pie chart for this table. Next, C part. Mr. Okafor's annual gross salary is 28,800, and he pays 12% income tax on this. Okay, calculate his monthly tax and the amount he saves every month. So let's find his monthly salary first, because that's annual salary, right? Annual gross salary. So monthly salary will be $28,800 divided by 12. And if I try to find it, 24,400 dollars. $2,400 is his monthly salary. Now he has to pay tax on this. How much? 12%. So 12%, this is part 1, of 2,400 monthly salary will be $288. Every month he is paying this much of tax. The amount he saves every month, okay, he saves 15% of his salary that comes to his hand. So he will not get 15% of 2,400. He has to subtract this because he is paying this as tax, which is not included here. So salary, net salary we can say, after tax deduction will be 2,400, his salary minus 288, which will be $2,112. Yeah, $2,112. Now he will pay 12% tax on this. He will save 15%. The question is about 15. He will save 15% of this, and that's what we are going to find now. 15% of 2112, 253.44. This is what he is going to save. We did not include tax, this 288, because he does not save tax. He pays tax to someone. So he will pay this. In question number 9, they're asking us to copy and complete the table of values for, this is the equation, y equal to sine 3x plus 7 cos x between 0 and 180. They left many parts blank, so I filled them up already. How? Let me give you an example of this 6.1, how I got 6.1. So I did what? This is the equation. We wrote y equal to 3 sine, because for 6.1 the x was 60, in place of x I wrote 60 in my calculator, plus 7 cos 60. This is what I entered, this part. and I got y equal to 6.1. And this is how I changed the angle for every column because of the angle. For this it was 20, for this was 80, it was 180, and I got these values. In B part, they're saying that on x-axis, take 2 centimeters equal to 20 degrees, and for y-axis, take 2 centimeters equal to 2 units. So try to draw this. Let me see if I can get, because my graph is not that much, but still I will see. This is 1, this will be 20, this will be 40, and I got it right, up to 180, because we want from 0 to 180. Similarly, here I want 2, 4, 6. 8 is okay, because 7.6 is the highest, right? And in negative, we have to go to -7. So -2, -4, -6, and -7. This is -7. Okay, now let me put the points one by one. 0, 7 is the first one. 0, +7. So this will be the first point. 27.6. So this is 7 and 6 will be here. Then 7.3 for 40. 6.1. Then 1.7. Very sharp decline. No, we have 4.2 also in between 80. 4.2, then 100, 1.7, so we can see that this one is not right. So when I check again this one, it is actually -0.9. I will see if I've copied it right from the paper, but if I put 120 in place of x, because it was printed in the exam, so it has to be -0.9, which will be here. So this is wrong, and I will join the points, and that is the graph. Okay, this is the graph, what they are asking us to draw. Question number 10. The table shows the distribution ages of a number of children in a school. If the mean of the distribution is 7, find the value of x. So mean of this tabular data is 7. And we should know that mean, which is usually written as x bar, is equal to sigma fx over sigma f for a tabled data. So what it means that there are 2 children who have an age of 3. There are 6 children who have an age of 7. And that's what we will use here. If we multiply this 2 with 3, that means we are adding the ages of these 2 children. 3 plus 3, 6. That's how we get sigma fx. So let me add another row of fx. Here, f is multiplied with x. This is x, this is frequency f. This becomes fx, means if I multiply these two, so 6, 4 times 6 is 24, 5 times 5 will be 25, 6 times x, 6x, 7 times x, 42, 8 times 9, 72, 9 times 8 is also 72, and 10 times 5 is 50. And if we want sigma fx, sigma means add all of them. So 6 plus 24 is 30, 30 plus 25 is 55, 55 plus 42 will be 97, 97 plus 72 will be 169, 169 plus 2 is 171, 241, 291. I've done it mentally. You can use your calculator, add all of them except for 6x. So 6x cannot be added with numbers, so it will remain alone. Others you can add up to this. Now sigma f. What is the sum of all the frequencies? Again, we'll add the frequencies. So 2 plus 6 is 8. 8 plus 5 is 13. 19. 19 plus 9, 28. 36, 41. 41, and then there is an x extra which we did not add. We can't add x to other numbers. So this we get, and they say that x bar is 7. The mean is 7, and now we will use this part. Sigma fx came out to be 291 plus 6x. Sigma x is 41 plus x equal to 7. Cross multiply. 291 plus 6x equal to 7 times 41 plus x. 291 plus 6x equal to 287 plus 7x. Let's bring this 6x so that it becomes negative after 7x, so we don't get a negative number. And 291 minus 287 here, so it will be x and 4. X comes out to be 4 by simple calculations. So we found x. Standard deviation. Second part says find the standard deviation of their ages. For finding standard deviation, I need some space. Let me put it somewhere else. Okay. The formula for standard deviation will be square root sigma fx square over sigma f minus mean square. So mean is already known to us, not known to us. Yeah, it is known to us, 7. So this is 7. Sigma f is known to us, which is 41 plus 4 now. So sigma f is 41 plus 4, which is 45. Only thing left is sigma fx square. I made some space and still I used it up. Let me put it down. So I need another row here, which will be, first I will put x square and then fx square. So I will square each age. 3 is here, so I will write 9. 4 square is 16. 5 square is 25. 36, 49, 64, 81 and 100. Now I need fx square, so this x square will multiply with f. 9 times 2, 18. 16 times 6, 96. 25 times 5 is 125. 36, and now x is equal to 4. 36 times 4 will be 144. 49 times 6 will be 6 times 4, 294. Okay, 64 times 9 will be 576. Let me confirm. 40, 34, 24, yes. 81 times 8 will be 648. 100 times 5 will be 500. Now we have to find sigma f x square. That means add all of them. I need some time to add this. I will add this with my calculator and write in this formula here. By the time I do this, I would request you to subscribe to my channel, like this video, share with your friends. I'm sure the quality of this video is much better than any other video you watch on YouTube. So if you like this video, share and subscribe to my channel. I will make many more good quality videos for you for free. Thank you very much. After adding all of them, it is 2401, and now we'll find standard deviation here. 2401 divided by the sigma f was 45 minus 7 square, mean is 7 square is 49, and if I put this in my calculator I get 2.086996. So we can round it out to 2 decimal places. Have they specified? No. So we can write 2.09. Question 11a. The exterior angles of a polygon are listed here. If x is 7 degrees less than y, find the values of x and y. So 1, 2, doesn't matter what is it, but still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a heptagon. And we know that the sum of all exterior angles of any polygon is 360. So we will write that here. Yeah, so now they have given us a situation that x is 7 less than y. So x is y minus 7. So let's substitute this relationship here. So 42 plus 38 will be 80 plus 57, 137. I will add the numbers. X and x, these are two x's. In place of x now I will write y minus 7. Then we have y. Then we have 2x again, 2y minus 7 minus 15 plus 3y minus 7 minus y equal to 360 degrees. So our equation is in terms of y's only. So 137 minus 15 will be 122. And let's open these brackets. 2y minus 14 plus y plus 2y minus 14. 15 is taken care of. So 3y minus 21 minus y equal to 360. Let's add y's and take these numbers to the right side. So 2y plus y is 3y, 5y, 8y, 7y. So let me write it here. 7y equal to, now 360 was already here, 120 will come, 120. Let's rather add these first and then bring it to the right side. Let me add 122 minus 14 is 108. 108 minus 14 will be 94 minus 21, 73 and positive 73. So 7y equal to 287. So y equal to 287 divided by 7, which is 41 degrees. X is 7 less than y. 41 minus 7, 34 degrees. These are the values of x and y. Okay, B part. In the diagram, O is the center of the circle, ZXO is 34 degrees and XOY is 146 degrees. Find angle OYZ. OYZ, this one. Okay, so this is my plan. This is radius. This is also radius. This is also radius. That means these two triangles, small triangles, are isosceles triangles, right? So this angle will be same as 34 degrees. If this is 34, this is 34, we can find the third angle, right? Now we know this angle, this angle. Can we find the third angle? Yes, we can, because the angles at one point add up to 360. And then because this is isosceles triangle, by same method we'll find, let's call, have they used x and y? They have used. Let's call this t and t. So we'll find t and we'll find this angle. All right. So let's do one by one. B part. So 34 degrees angle is equal to angle XZO isosceles triangle because of radii. Okay, so this is 34. So angle ZOX plus 34 will be 180 degrees angles, rather interior angles of a triangle. So angle ZOX will be 180 minus 68, which is 112 degrees. Now angle ZOX plus angle XOY plus angle ZOY equal to 360 degrees angles at a point. So we know ZOX 112, XOY 146, ZY not known to us equal to 360. So angle ZOY equal to 360 minus 112 plus 246. So 112 plus 2, not 246, 146 is 258. Yeah, 258 goes from here, 102 degrees. So this angle is 102 degrees, and now we will use again the isosceles relationship. Okay, angle ZOY plus T equal to 180 degrees, T equal to angle OZY equal to OYZ. Okay, and now we can find 2T, and this is ZOY was how much? 102 degrees. 102 degrees equal to 180. So 2T equal to 180 minus 102 is 78 degrees, and we can find here T equal to 78 divided by 2, 39 degrees, and that's what they were asking, angle OYZ. Angle OYZ, this was the question, is 39 degrees. This is the solution of question number 11. Let's go to question number 12. The probability that an athlete will not win any of the 3 races is 1/4. So he is going to run 3 races and he will not win any of the 3 races is this. If athlete runs all the races, what is the probability that, and we have 3 questions here. Let's draw a tree diagram. That makes the job very easy. So race 1, either he wins or loses. Race 2, here either he will win or lose. After losing also he will either win or lose. Race 3, either he wins or loses. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 possibilities in 3 matches, 3 races he will run. They are telling us that if he loses, will not win any of the three races. That means he loses, loses and loses. This probability is 1/4, right? Let's say that his probability of losing is x. That means x times x times x is 1/4. X cube is 1/4. They are independent races, right? So we can multiply them. So cube root this time, this is cube root also. All right, got it. Now they're asking what is the probability. That means this one will be 1 minus. First, let me find what is cube root of 1/4. So cube root of 0.25. 1/4 is 0.25, correct? Which will be 0.6299. That will be the probability of him winning the race. 1 minus 0.6299. If it is needed to be found out, we'll see. If it is needed, we'll do that later. But we know this is 0.6299. All of them, all three of them. Question number 1. Only the second race. He will win only the second race. So let's see which branches of this tree diagram he is winning the second, only the second race. It is winning, winning, winning. No. In this, he is winning all. No. Winning, losing, winning. No. Losing, winning, winning. No. Losing, winning. This is the one. Lose, win, lose. This is the one they want. And there is no other one. So we will just multiply the probabilities here. 0.6299. We can write square. Why? Lose and lose. They will multiply, they become square, and there is a one win in this, which is 0.6299. Okay, let's see how much is this. It comes out to be 0.1468. This is the probability that he will lose. So he will win only the middle second race, other two he will lose. Okay, all the three races. That means this is the branch they are talking about, which is, so this was part 1. Okay, will be win, win, win. That means 1 minus 0.6299 cube. So one minus 6299 cube is 0.05069. So let's write 7. This is the answer of part 2. Part 3. Only 2 of the races. So here he is winning all 3 races. So no, 2 races. Any 2 races they are talking about. So this is the one. Okay, this is also 2 races are being won. No. Yes. Lost, win, lost, lost, lost. No. So these are the 3. And if you see one common thing in them, they have 2 wins and 1 loss. So we can write 1 minus 0.6299 square, 2 wins and a loss, 0.6299. And I have to add them because none of them will happen together. Either this will happen or this will happen or this will happen. So we'll add them. In place of adding, just multiply this by 3 and you get your answer, which will be 0.0863. 27, but I'm rounding out to 4 decimal places. This is the answer of third part. B. A cone with perpendicular height is 24. Let me put it down. 24 centimeter, has a volume of 1200 centimeter cube. So volume, which is 1 over 3 pi r square h for a cone, is 1200. Right? Find the volume of a cone with same base radius. So this is, let's say, V1. So we want to find the volume of the second one with the same base area, same base radius, 1 over 3 pi r square, but height is 84. So Let's find the radius from r square from rather. No need to find radius. Find r square from here and we'll get it. Let's do cross multiplication. This 3 is a denominator on the left side. It will become numerator with 1200. Pi is a numerator divided here by pi, and r square will stay here because that's what we want, and h is here. Height is 24. So we can find it now. R square equal to 1200 times 3 over 24 is the height. Pi. So 24 and this will cancel 50. So it comes out to 150 over pi. I'm not evaluating pi. Why? Because we'll use it here and I think it will get cancelled out. Okay. So now let's find V2. They're saying find the volume of the cone with same radius. So r square will remain same. So pi 1 over 3 remains 1 over 3. Pi remains pi. But r square will be replaced by this. That's why I did not evaluate pi, because this pi will cancel with this and 84 is here. So this is 28. V2 will be 4,200 centimeter cube. Does it make sense? Yes, because 24 height is smaller than 84 and that's why the volume will increase with the height. Moving on to the next question. Again, a mensuration question. The diameter of a cylinder closed at both ends is 7 centimeters. So let's try to draw it first. Okay. Okay. So the radius is 7 centimeter. No, the diameter is 7 centimeters. So this will be 3.5 centimeters. That's the radius. If the total surface area is 209 centimeters square, calculate the height. So the surface area, total surface area of a cylinder is 2 pi r plus h, and it will be 2 pi, in place of pi we'll write 22 over 7 times radius is 3.5 and then 3.5 plus h, and this is 209 centimeter square. Okay, calculate the height. We have to find height. So let's cancel this. 2 and 2 will cancel out, and let's open the bracket. 209 is equal to 22 left here. 22 times 3.5 will be 77 plus 22 h. Let's bring it to the left side. 209 minus 77 equal to 22 h, and that will be 132 equal to 22 h. This cancels here, and it will be h equal to 6 centimeters. B. Point X and Y 19 meters apart are on the same side of a tree. Okay, so let's draw the tree, and they are 19 meters apart. Okay, one of them will be X, one of them will be Y. We don't know which one is which, but 19 meters is the distance between them. Okay. The angle of elevation of the top T of the tree from X and Y on the horizontal ground with the foot of the tree are 43 and 38. So for X it is 43 more, for Y it is 38. That means this is X, this is Y, and top of the tree here, this angle, let me use a proper line for this. Corrected. Okay, so the angle here is 43 degrees, angle here is 38 degrees. Okay, only illustrate the information on a diagram. So we've done that. Part 2. In place of tree, if you want, you can draw a straight vertical line. That is also fine. Find correct to one decimal place the height of the tree. So let's complete it like this, and this is height h, and we have to find this height. So how can we find this? H and y. What will we get? A tan ratio, right? So tan 43 is equal to height divided by adjacent, which is y to 43, right? Tan 38 will be same height divided by this distance from O to y, which is y plus 19. Now we want to find height. That's what it's saying, right? Find correct to one decimal place the height of the tree. So h has to be there, but y has to go. So let's isolate y in this one. So we can change their places. This will go down and y will go up. So it will be y equal to h over tan 43. This is what we will use here in the second equation, which is tan 38 degrees equal to h over, now in place of this y we will write h over tan 43. I'm not evaluating anything right now because I will use my calculator later. Alright, this is the one. Now again cross multiply here. So it will become what? H over tan 43 comes with 19, whole of the denominator multiplied with tan 38 equal to h. Now mind it, our aim is to find h, and there are two h's here. So let's separate this bracket and collect h's together. So this h over tan 43 multiplies with tan 38. 19 also multiplies with tan 38, and which is equal to h. Now we'll bring this h to the left side. So h tan 38 over tan 43 minus h. When this h goes to left becomes negative, equal to negative 19 tan 38 degrees. Now both of them have h, and we can take that h common. Tan 38 over tan 43 is here. Whole h is out, so only 1 is written here, equal to negative 19 tan 38 degrees. I have not evaluated them still. Why? Because if we evaluate them, the rounding off will make some changes to the question. So that's not what I want. So now I can evaluate them. I can write their values. So h tan 38 over tan 43. 0.8378, and there are more digits after this, but I'm writing only this one. But in my calculator I'll do this -1. Let me do -1 also, so that I get perfect. So I get minus 0.162 and almost 2. This -1 gives me minus 0.60162, almost 1. It was 17. I rounded off, and h is equal to negative 19 tan 38. Negative 19 tan 38. Negative 14.8444. 14.8444. And now we can divide both sides by negative 0.1622, negative 0.1622, and we'll get our answer for h, because this negative and this negative will become positive, and we divide by 0.1622. It comes out 91.54. I can write 91.54 meters. This is the height of the tree.